Trevor Lawrence's throne in jeopardy? Travis Hunter sparks culture shift in Jacksonville amid viral chemistry with Jaguars QB. Introduction: the face of the franchise, not who you think anymore. For 4 years, Trevor Lawrence has been the Jacksonville Jaguars' anointed one. Dubbed the Golden Boy since his Clemson days, the quarterback came into the NFL with lofty expectations and a city desperate for a football messiah. He was the franchise. But now, just months after the Jaguars traded up to draft Travis Hunter with the number 2 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, it appears the script is being flipped. Hunter, the electrifying two-way player from Colorado, has not only injected new life into Duval County, but is already commanding the spotlight, stealing headlines, and, according to national analysts, redefining what it means to be the face of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, talented but treading water. Trevor Lawrence's NFL journey has been a roller coaster. Statistically, he's delivered, sometimes. With over 13,800 career passing yards under his belt, Lawrence is already approaching the top of the Jaguars' all-time charts, within range of David Garrard and Blake Bortles. He's recorded multiple 4,000-yard seasons, shown flashes of brilliance, and, on paper, looks like a franchise quarterback. But scratch beneath the surface, and a more complicated narrative emerges. Injuries, particularly a nagging AC joint sprain in 2024, have plagued him. Inconsistent performances, especially in clutch moments, have raised doubts. Last season alone, he went 2-8 in his 10 starts, finishing the year with a disappointing 4-13 team record. Not exactly elite-tier results for a supposed generational talent. USA Today's NFL insider Tyler Dragon summarized it best. Trevor Lawrence has had some great moments. He's had some SOSO moments. And he's had moments where he's looked like a middle-tier to bottom-tier quarterback. Travis Hunter, the new face of the Jaguars? Enter Travis Hunter. Taken with the 2nd overall pick, the former Colorado standout was already a national sensation before setting foot on an NFL field. Known for his rare ability to dominate both offense and defense, Hunter has now begun to reshape Jacksonville's culture before even playing a regular season snap. During the Jaguars' 2025 minicamp, Hunter stole the show. On day 3 of camp, Hunter caught 3 passes with surgical precision, no drops, crisp routes. Then, he stunned teammates and coaches alike by flipping to the defensive side mid-practice. He played zone coverage, was targeted once, and completely shut it down. That kind of versatility is unheard of in today's NFL. Head coach Liam Cohen couldn't hold back his admiration. I think he's physically grown. I've seen a little bit of physical growth, specifically in his upper half. It's a lot of volume, man. It's a lot of volume. Volume. Impact. Presence. That's what Travis Hunter brings. Tyler Dragon drops the bomb. It's Hunter's franchise now. On a recent segment, Tyler Dragon made a headline-worthy declaration. Trevor Lawrence may no longer be the face of the Jaguars. Jacksonville, in my opinion, is one of the few franchises now where their face of the franchise is probably not going to be Trevor Lawrence, Dragon said. It's going to be Travis Hunter. That statement sent shockwaves through Jaguars fandom. Could it be? Could a rookie really dethrone a 4-year starting quarterback as the most important and iconic player in the building? It may sound extreme, but the Jaguars' front office actions say otherwise. The regime led by GM James Gladstone didn't just draft Hunter. They mortgaged future picks to move up and get him. That's not a supporting piece. That's a centerpiece move. This is a franchise-altering shift, Dragon added. They traded up a boatload to get him. And that tells me they're changing the whole thing. Hunter's impact beyond stats. Locker room leader in the making? Travis Hunter's appeal isn't just what he does on the field. It's how he carries himself off it. While Lawrence is often seen as composed and quiet, Hunter is the opposite. Electric, expressive, and already forming deep bonds with teammates. One moment in particular caught fire online. His playful, intricate handshake with Lawrence during a recent practice. The clip showed not just camaraderie, but chemistry. A connection. And for a team still struggling to find a consistent offensive identity, that kind of player-to-player synergy is priceless. Comparing past partnerships, Brian Thomas Jr. versus Travis Hunter. Last season, rookie wide receiver Brian Thomas Jr. had a phenomenal statistical debut. With 1,282 yards, third most in the NFL, he was a shining light in an otherwise bleak Jaguars offense. But despite his production, whispers began circulating about his lack of vocal leadership on the field. No trash talk, minimal communication. Thomas is quiet, one anonymous source said. He's a workhorse, but not exactly the loudest presence in the locker room. That may have created a subtle mismatch with Lawrence, who himself tends to keep a low profile. Chemistry between quarterback and receiver isn't just about stats. It's about timing, trust, unspoken understanding. That's where Travis Hunter separates himself. He brings the noise. He energizes the huddle. And already, his dynamic with Lawrence looks more natural than the QB's relationship with any receiver he's had before. The culture shift in Jacksonville, rebuilding from the inside out. Let's not forget that the Jaguars are still a team in search of an identity. Yes, Trevor Lawrence brought hope. But over 4 seasons, the promise of playoff runs and deep AFC South domination has fallen short. And that disappointment has eroded confidence, not just among fans, but also inside the organization. The drafting of Travis Hunter wasn't just a personnel decision. It was a statement, a pivot, a new dawn. New head coach Liam Cohen is already implementing a fresh culture. Practices are more intense. The pace is faster. The expectations are higher. And Hunter is at the center of it all. He raises the bar, Cohen said. He makes everyone around him better. Pressure on Lawrence, sink or swim in year 5. While all eyes are on Hunter, let's not forget, this is a make-or-break year for Trevor Lawrence. The 2025 season marks his 5th in the NFL, and by now, quarterbacks are either certified stars or potential busts. With a new front office, a new head coach, and a shiny new star receiver/cornerback breathing down his neck, Lawrence must deliver consistently. Any stumble will only fuel the conversation that perhaps Jacksonville needs to start fresh at quarterback, too. Dragon wasn't subtle about it. Trevor has to prove that he is the quarterback of the future. If not, the regime may not wait. What to expect in 2025, a franchise at the crossroads. So what happens next? The Jaguars are entering the 2025 season with more questions than answers. Can Trevor Lawrence stay healthy and finally lead a playoff charge? Will Travis Hunter live up to the hype and become the league's first true two-way superstar since Deion Sanders? And most importantly, can they coexist? If the early chemistry between Lawrence and Hunter is any indication, the answer is yes. Their viral handshake wasn't just a fun clip, it was a signal. These two may actually be ready to lead the Jaguars together. Conclusion: a passing of the torch or a rising partnership. The 2025 season is shaping up to be one of the most pivotal in Jacksonville Jaguars history. On one side, there's Trevor Lawrence, the golden-haired quarterback with elite potential who has yet to fully capitalize on it. On the other, Travis Hunter, the electric, outspoken rookie who is already reshaping how the Jaguars think, act, and compete. The spotlight is shifting. But maybe, just maybe, the real story isn't about replacing Trevor Lawrence. Maybe it's about Hunter becoming the weapon that finally helps Lawrence become the quarterback everyone hoped he would be. Only time will tell. One thing's for sure, the new era in Jacksonville has begun.